Now we're back on.
Now it's on.
Good.
Don't touch, baby, baby.
All right,
Let's go. What's up?
Okay.
Is this move this?
yeah, you good. Yeah, move it over there. Because I'm going to keep moving my hand here.
Yeah, and the mic, you should put it up there.
Put it on the floor and make it go.
Or leave it right there. Or put one of them down.
Yeah. Yeah. It's your boy P.
It's loyal, baby.
Mr. C?
Speed money.
Why you leaning to the mic like that?
Said Mr. C.
I don't know.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
She do it like she testifying.
You know what I mean? Hold on.
Hallelujah.
I was not there, Your Honor.
Ah.
It was
Right. But anyway, you know, today we talking about a lot of the shit that's going on, a lot of the mass hysteria that's in the media right now. And I'm sure you already know what's going on with this coronavirus. What's the other name of it they're giving it? What's
the
that?
CV-19, the COVID-19.
Super Saiyan 55. Whatever.
Yeah. The Heineken virus.
Yeah. That thing, right?
You know what I mean?
We shut down the schools. Today we found out they're shutting down the schools for a little while.
As they should.
They shut down the NBA, the NHL, the NFL. Anything that had over about 200 people, and any of those type of events, they shut down.
Yeah, they try to shut down all the crowded areas.
Yeah, try to make as less traffic as possible for that to spread, the virus to spread.
Right.
So like, we get a feel of it. You know, the movie theaters, the restaurants, certain places are just not like serving
Club
people.
Scene, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all that suffering at this moment.
Can't party with the COVID.
No. I don't want nobody partying with
Can't party.
And he is advertising himself on blackpeoplemeet.com.
That's an advertisement.
Black people, people.com.
Where do we meet now? Like that. So yeah, we're talking about that. So just sparking it off. I know you were talking about, some of your worries about the virus and so.
Of course, definitely. I mean, we have to be aware of the things that's going on. We have to know knowledge. We have to look. Google is right there. Like everything, we see it. It's like, what are we gonna do? Like, I think that's something we have to speak about. It's something we have to be aware about. We have children out here. We have ourselves out here. We have people not going to work. It's like a crisis, a state of an emergency. And like the president himself got tested, didn't reveal his results until like 2 days after, and then made it a state of emergency. Now you close everything. These are the things we have to be aware about. What are we going to do? How are we going to handle this? Are we going to allow our children to go outside? Are we going to be outside ourselves? Are we going to go to work? Transportation is a dub. If you don't have a car, how are you traveling? Now they're saying traveling with your car will be a risk there too. We're not safe anywhere. It's hard to really cope on this thing.
You know what's making it hard for everybody though? You're not telling nobody to survive this. You're not telling anybody
nothing. We're in the dark.
It's okay with the, like how
to take methods of these things. Let us know. Be aware.
Like, is it a regular cold, or anybody can get cured off of it, or you know what I mean?
Isolation. What are they doing? Like, what is the things they doing? Like, I need to know. We need to know.
You gotta stay informed. There's a lot of videos out.
A lot.
I would say that you go and look at videos that actually have real things backing them, and not just things that people are just putting up for propaganda.
It's kind of hard though.
Yeah, but you do your research, and if you find certain channels and certain things that actually have like reporters that have a name to them, they ain't trying to fuck up their own professionalism. They're not trying to be clickbait.
Nope.
And you can figure that out for yourself. But literally do that. You don't just look at one thing because it's a lot of bullshit up there.
Audiences is shut down. It's everything. You can't fly out. You can't fly in. It's everything is shut
But they
down.
supposed to have been doing that from the beginning.
From the beginning, when they found this outbreak.
Getting that all over the place.
Now everybody's in a crisis to figure
now
out
we
how are we
gotta
gonna
lock shit
cope,
down.
how are we gonna get to work, how are we gonna pay our bills, how are we gonna feed our children, how are we gonna do these things.
Yo, fun fact, did y'all know that Corona suffered in
Years ago.
no now
in sales.
in sales right now, like
Yeah.
the stock market
Yeah.
went down.
Because nobody want to deal with it because it seems like it's related to the virus.
The name,
So,
yeah, just the name Corona in general.
you can't even go to the bar and ask for Corona no more. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And a lot of our stuff is coming in slowly if you like ordering off of Amazon and stuff because it's coming from China.
Yeah, I ordered some stuff and it's taking real long.
So they
But I
definitely
wouldn't even want
going
it,
through
to be honest. A lot of women out there like, where my bundles? But I wouldn't even want it.
Right.
To be honest, because what are they
So you might get a
contaminated with?
CV19 card?
Yeah, a
Synthetic.
COVID-19. Right there.
Synthetic too.
You might get a discount. You know what I mean? You might get a CD19 discount on whatever you order.
We're gonna put some heat to your jug, it's gonna burn.
Oh my God.
Can't do nothing with
Ladies,
Sure
get it right, get it
can.
tight.
Oh my God.
For real. Bundles?
that. You know, men got the pieces.
Not gonna lie, the girls,
Yes,
not gonna lie, the girls that run out there for that from bundles for the CB19, but they don't give a fuck. They want the bundles.
Yes, they
Everybody like,
would.
please
They
send me
would.
my stuff.
It's that serious.
Would y'all go outside for bundles, free bundles?
They
Even though-
would.
They would go get
They
their,
would.
they don't even going to get their nails done no more.
Yes, say that again.
They're like, yo, fuck the Chinese people, y'all ain't trying to get
Yeah,
that shit.
Not at all, baby.
I wanna kill that phobia and be like, it's not just Chinese people. I'm seeing the European people come back here with that shit too.
Italy is shut down.
It's like, you know what I mean?
Italy is
That
shut
shit spread.
down.
It came from a
France
certain
is
place, and it
shut
wasn't.
down.
It did come from a certain place, from what we understand, and it didn't like get covered, and people was covering it up over there. They're basically just throwing people in motherfucking
Yes.
makeshift hospitals and letting them die, and like
Yes.
people would tape the stuff, and they'd run up on the reporters and tell them to throw their tapes away and shit.
Right.
But like we want to say it's more than just them, and we understand that. We don't want
Yes.
to sound hateful
That's a fact, though. That's a fact.
in our stuff.
Right. You know what I mean?
And our condolences goes out to everyone. Like,
That's dealing with
definitely.
it, yeah.
Yes, that's isolated right now, and quarantine especially. Like, and the people that lost their lives. Like, it's really a sad tragedy that we have to live.
I got kids, so I'm definitely like shaken up by it because
Yes,
Like-
paranoid.
being a parent that's not around like in the house with their kid all the time, I'm like
You don't know where
continuously don't know what the fuck's going on, and
Right.
also
Yes.
like the way I would have them and the way I would protect them is a
It's
different
not,
way
yes, I agree. I
than
agree.
my partner would. I feel.
Yes.
I don't know. But
Everybody,
I
yes.
bought them like a face mask, got them some like bacterial soap
Yes,
for their
yes.
hands. They can put on their keychains and shit like that. Just trying to do a whole bunch of shit to like
And it
just keep them
helps.
safe.
Yes, it helps.
That's about
Everything
it.
helps. The safety of your children and the lives of them, it matters. It definitely matters.
But
That's the fear of our
But
children.
this situation is going to be a long going conversation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Back tuned to
and
that.
it's like kind of hard to keep talking about it because we can't do nothing about it.
Yo, this is random, but I got a friend that has a bag for like the end of the world, like the zombie apocalypse. They keep it at work. That serious.
He's like a prepper.
Huh?
Oh,
She
man.
got like
She,
everything
okay.
inside of a bag, just in case stuff
She
goes
is
wrong.
very much
She got like
prepared.
the flashlight, all that shit in the bag.
She's on point.
Yeah.
She got
Yeah.
MRIs, the fucking
And
them
that,
shit is the MRIs. You know what I'm talking about, the army food. She got that in her bag and all that shit. She ready to go.
Rations?
Yeah. She got the rations.
You know what I mean?
everybody,
rations.
all the stock is down. Everything, you can't find no Lysol,
Yeah,
you
you know
can't
what I
find
mean?
no
Like-
Clorox, you can't find anything. People's making their own sanitizer right now. That's how
That is
serious
true.
it is right now. In this world that we live in, who would have thought you needed to make sanitizer?
Black people mixing a cure in their house right there.
Hello. Make the product, stir it up in the pot.
Yep.
Like, it's serious out here.
Yeah, this is deep.
I thought it wasn't at first. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was. I was excited a little bit. Let me tell you why. Not no sick shit. But I literally thought that it wasn't touching African Americans.
At one point, yeah, I thought it
At
was
one
too.
point, I
That's the
did.
stigma that they want you to believe.
Yeah, and then I seen it happen.
Yes. What Bennett, whatever the guy named from the Jazz, yeah. But it's sad. It's really, really sad because the things that they want you to believe is not what it is. they're not informing us on things like you said, like how to handle these situations. Let us know. Let us know.
But they're giving us the 5 though. You know what I mean? Wash your hands.
Because they're contracting
don't touch
it
your
now.
face.
They're contracting.
You know what I'm saying?
What are some of the things they're saying about it?
They said they have 15 days to actually get the symptoms and figure out what's going on. They said like you feel faint, you feel like you have a dry cough, like it's certain things that they were saying. And
how you feeling with
good, baby. But I mean, you don't feel it for like some days.
I don't speak to my co-host sometimes. I don't ask them questions like, how y'all feeling? Anybody good?
He wanna put it out there like, baby, how you doing?
Everybody feeling
Make
great.
sure y'all protect.
Yeah, right.
Everybody is
Don't
good.
make me wear the lion mask.
We're gonna be quarantined in here doing shows for 14 days and shit.
Right. And the sad part about it is the market is going down.
I got some earrings.
The mask is like $400. The real mask that you have to wear. It's like $400. Who can afford that in the hood? This is a way for them to actually gather all this money. They should have hit it dead on.
I spent a lot of money on groceries, I'll tell you that.
A lot of people is stacking up in
Okay,
their
let me stop lying. I
refrigerators.
went to Dollar Tree and I just threw everything in the fucking cart.
Listen, as you should. It adds and makes a meal. Whatever purpose you can do for your children and yourself. But now everybody's stacking up, going food shopping, making sure they're stacking up on Lysol, stacking up on all cleaning
Let's
products.
talk about the other viruses they had before. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
nobody was acting like this.
That it was a factor.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
They had SARS.
What was y'all doing before this?
They had all this other stuff out.
Yes.
They didn't have vaccines for that? So, for the different ones that...
SARS? Like SARS? I don't think so. Everybody was scared at that at one point. You know?
And that's what someone told me.
Hit us up. Is there a vaccine for SARS? Hit us up in our comments. Is there a
Yes, let
vaccine?
us know.
We're trying to be informative. We ain't trying to say no dumb shit. We like really trying to figure
Figure out what's going on. Because this is
Ebola, like that
lifestyle.
went away. You know what I'm saying?
My
Everybody
thing is
was-
this: if this was
Everybody
another
was scared
race
at one
or another like nation, would they have reacted differently? Let's just say, not to be like a little kind of racist in a situ fact, but if this was another race, would they have brung this and stopped all these things dead on? Honestly. We eat from their food till this day. I see the delivery man from like the restaurants, the Chinese restaurants, still delivering food.
Yes, they on their little bikes.
Like, are you serious? Are you serious? If this was, like you said, the Ebola, when everybody was so panicky, everybody stopped all this stuff, transportation going back and forth, because they thought this was so deadly.
Right.
But now they have these Chinese people because they do your hair, they do your makeup, they do your nails, they do these eyebrows,
A lot
they
of
do
nail
these
salons are
things.
shutting down though.
Why? Because they're getting, like, what? Shit happened.
They also getting
They're
biased.
getting sued.
They're getting biased. Like a lot of people are causing violence on them. Like if you see a Chinese person on a
Because
train
everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
and they
Right.
cough, you on their ass. You like, yo,
Hello, yes.
Yeah, you can't
It was a
cough
thing on
nowhere. You can
Facebook.
be
The lady
asthmatic or
sat there and
whatever.
coughed, and
Can't
everybody
cough.
looked, and the
Yeah,
guy just
true.
shot her. That was a little funny thing
Oh,
on
yeah, I saw the
Facebook.
video. It was really
But come on, this is things that's really going on.
Yeah.
that's funny but not funny because it teaches people to think that it's okay to be violent to people.
And that's not okay because we as a race need to
It's
be
gonna be
better.
your
We have
granny,
to
your
fight this
sister, your
together.
auntie that's gonna be
Yes,
coughing at somebody
yes.
on right hooker. You're gonna be like, that shit wasn't funny.
It wasn't because you take an impact on that because you're relating to the fact that that's your relative.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. To this situation right now, when somebody cough, you be real angry. You really get mad. You really get mad.
Because a lot of people is not
There's a lot of
going
people
to
who are
self-check.
asthmatic. There's things
Yes.
going on with them and they have coughs already.
Yeah.
So what? They're gonna get beat up because
Yeah,
you
bronchitis,
you
yeah,
cough,
yeah,
you can't
yeah,
go nowhere,
yeah.
can't.
I agree. No, I agree because
Yo,
certain
son,
people,
control your asthma, man. Control your asthma.
That's what's going to happen. No, but I'm saying
There's
though,
gonna be a lot of fights. I
you
don't
got a lot of
care.
people that's, you know, understandable, you know what I'm saying, like that, you know, like, they want to, you know.
But like you
Shit like
said,
that, but,
we're
yeah.
gonna switch the
Just
topic.
to think
like
about
you
it, yeah,
said.
that was what happened.
What was
Yeah.
people doing before this virus came about? Like, was they taking methods? Like you said, it's like things like, was they protecting themselves? Like in things like you were stating earlier. Like it's things that go around that you
Oh,
said
well,
besides the
well, other
coronavirus.
stuff.
Yes.
Somebody made a joke and said, "I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all finally washing y'all behinds."
Yes.
And cleaning
And
your
that's
heads.
sad.
Yo, sorry if y'all see me laughing weird, man. I had a root canal, so my like half the side of my face is fucking swollen.
Nigga laughing sideways.
Yeah. Laughing like I got a stroke. You see you see me pulling one of those is because of my fucking face. Don't think I'm like on pills or nothing because I'm over here chewing my tongue. It feels good, just like soothing.
But yeah, it's like the world that we live in.
Something wrong with you chewing my tongue?
No.
Hell yeah.
It looks kind of like, like you need some help. Like, are you okay today?
I'm good.
You got that kind of brag.
Size of tooth, I'm good. Like,
As you should, baby. As we should.
Healthy.
As we should.
A horse, stallion.
Stallion, ride it, baby.
Oh my God. What
Oh, not like that.
She wasn't talking about
It's a stallion. What do you know a stallion for? Riding, right?
I'm just saying. He said
Giddy up. What is it? Oh, wilding
like a
out?
horse. Like a horse.
What, a derby?
Yeah.
Derby?
Kentucky Derby, ride it, baby, ride it.
Like they about to put the shotgun to you, they're like, nah, he good.
Buck him, ride him,
Let me
buck
see.
him.
Oh shit, now he still got some kick in him.
He could go a little while on that.
He go a little while.
Take him all the way out to the wild, what?
Leaving the pasture,
The pasture, the green pasture.
If he could dodge
But
this, he
that's
could
what
stay
a
alive.
stallion is known for, a horse riding. I would think so.
Yes.
Yo, somebody knocking on the door?
Hello,
Special guest?
you may enter.
Hold on, don't answer because the chair's on the door. All the chairs are gonna fall.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound like Chinese pans hitting the floor. A stir fry.
Who don't like stir fry? But we ain't eating no stir fry from no Chinese no more till we find out what's going on. Because, baby.
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Going back to the Chinese store.
You going back?
Oh, so you eating more Chinese? Oh, I was about to say. No chicken with pork fry for me. I don't eat that anyway. No pork for me. Make it, no pork though. For real. Like, preference of eating and everything. But yeah, anyway, it's like a cold day today, but it's still beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So, what was your topic, Mr. E? Camera still rolling.
Alright.
Roll it. Camera
My
still
topic
rolling.
for today is why do females give out their number
You said this. Let's hear this.
and act like they don't know who you are when you call? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand.
Do you want to go first? Because we're the only two women on the panel.
No, you go first.
Okay. He stated, why do women give up their number and don't want to be bothered? Sometimes, in the heat of the moment, we just want to say, here, just take it. But we also can decline. When you call, and I say, oh, I'm busy right now, I'll call you right back. But then what you said earlier, y'all didn't hear that. He said, what happens when you see the person in the street, and then they say, hey, what happened to you?
Right.
I'm sorry, I was busy. That's what would be my, like, the outcome. What about you?
Is that topic? I don't know. I just be seeing how many numbers I can get. But anyway.
She said how many numbers she could get.
She's macking.
Right. Yeah, I know. That's true.
No,
Yeah.
not even how many numbers I can get.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, how many numbers people want to take from me. You know what I mean? So I just be, and I'll take your number. I'll take your number.
Just to get away
But I'm
from
saying,
it. Yeah.
But I'll never call them.
That's not cool.
It's not cool what happened.
That is not cool because, like, what if the person really was trying to get to know you? You know what I mean? And then you really was.
I had to
out
like
there
him
playing
before
with your
I call him.
emotions.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I may take your number when I'm drunk. I may take your number when I'm high. I don't know. I don't know what the
See,
situation
when a
is,
man, he
but
feel like his prized possession is his, especially when he's getting to know a person. Like, it's like when you're dealing with somebody, nobody else should be yours but me. So when you put yourself out there, it's like kind of like, are you mine? So it's like you're giving a person a little liability to talk and give them leeway. So as a man, it's kind of different. I understand why they say the things that they say.
This is like why do that?
Yeah, if you got somebody at
you
home.
might as well turn
Be
it
single.
down. You might as well turn the number down. Like, yo.
Turn it down. Just say, I'm sorry, I'm in a situation right now, I can't do it.
Even if you're not.
But sometimes, let me say this. As a woman, we feel like it's a backbone. We just need them on a backbone because the shit fuck up with you, nigga. I always got a leeway for you, nigga. You fuck up, he right there to pick up the pieces.
What did I just walk into?
Okay, you really gonna explain what he was saying, his topic of why women give out.
But let me get to that point that you were just talking about. You can't treat that person like that. You know what I mean? Because if the person is trying to holler at you, you gotta give them timing. You gotta get timing. If you trying to, like, I don't
be with somebody.
Like, you trying to keep somebody on the back burner, you gotta
let me know
what's popping.
Yeah,
because you're not gonna be sitting there waiting until you ready. You could be hollering at somebody else.
And I'm sitting here being faithful to you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Why?
And you out here talking and doing like I'm not gonna
so
know.
what I was trying to say is basically why do a female give out their number to a person that they really don't want to talk to? It is like, why? You know what I mean? And then the person calls and they want to not answer the phone.
Well, there's a lot of safety stuff involved in that too, right? Not want to deal with crazy ass niggas, so they just give them a number so they can run off. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, that's
some people are giving up their homegirls' numbers.
Or just don't want to talk.
What if the nigga call right then and there? You say you give out a different number. What if the nigga like, you know how they call? Like, yo, this is my number right here.
That's a risk they taking, maybe just to get them away. So that's why they gotta give them the real number, just to get them away and be like, yeah, I'll deal with that shit later, but I gotta
block.
Hello. That's what I said.
Block. Until he sees you on the block.
Oh, how you do it? Oh, I didn't get your number. I'm sorry. Did you call me? All that.
Oh, call it again right now.
Exactly.
She didn't answer the first time. What the fuck happened there? Did the phone just hang up? What the fuck?
Exactly. Call it again right now.
Like, wait.
Well, you got me in the fuck boy.
Yeah, that's. Oh, Lord.
She said, oh, Lord. Right? If you like, that's our time. It's just like that for you men. But when with men, it's different because your emotions and your care is different. Y'all don't want to just like care and not like feel like they're not doing the same thing.
I dig. You know what I mean? But it's not cool for the other person though. You know what I mean? You'd rather just not give them number point blank. You know what I mean? Because the nigga, if he wanted to holler at you, he's gonna want to holler and try to get to know you.
Also, a person want to see how far they could go.
Back in the day when my shorty used to be walking down the block, and the niggas, you know, niggas used to be back in the throwing the bottles there. No, throwing the bottles there. Yeah. Niggas didn't know it was your girl. If she went somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? And I tell her, for out of safety, I'll be like, yo, when they say what's up, beautiful, whatever, just say thank you and keep it moving.
Right, because if you don't respond, niggas are
you ain't throwing no bottle at me.
But yo, that's what I had to do. That's what she had to do to be safe, because niggas was immature.
Don't be immature around me. I don't deal with those kind of
niggas. We got a lot of immature niggas.
I'm sorry. I don't even refer
niggas will disrespect you even if you don't even say good morning.
Real men don't approach situations and women like that. So that's that kitty boy shit.
But it happens.
It does happen. But that's not a real man. You're not gonna throw a bottle at a woman.
Did y'all just see the video of the fucking girl who got stomped out by like
15 Yes. It was like 20 people on a 15-year-old girl. And it was really ridiculous. Only Utica is doing it in Crown Heights. And that's not cool. That's my hood. That's not cool.
Yeah, broad day.
Son, why people
it's like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
People stand by now.
I don't understand.
It was people that was helping though.
No one helped.
It was.
It was the woman that
It was 2 people, a lady from a beauty salon, and it was a lady at the store. No. They seen the impact of the kids and they ran over to stop it. That's why the kids ran over her sneakers, her wallet, and her ID and her phone.
It took an old woman that was standing there that came up and was like, y'all stop.
But this is sad. What are we doing as a nation, as a people?
There was a lot of niggas that's walking them streets though. They seen that girl running.
Of course, it's Utica. Are you serious?
Like, what? Stand
this is your children.
Stand behind me, shorty. You good? Like, what y'all gonna do?
Protect.
Like, that's supposed to have her like, yo, stand behind me. Are you good? What y'all gonna do? Y'all better get.
But I do give grace to the mothers that did report and turn their kids in. It was mothers that turned their kids in. Multiple women turned their children in. And the ones that didn't need to turn themselves in because that was ungraceful.
Shout out to the mothers that turned them kids in though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit wasn't even right.
That could have been your sister, your mother, your aunt, your cousin.
It wasn't right at all.
It wasn't justice. For what?
That shit was crazy.
We gotta do better. We gotta do better, man.
A lot. As people, as a nation, as a
Shout out to the
country.
mothers being mothers, man.
Hello, they gotta stick with their children right now with this coronavirus, days upon days. Like, yes.
She back with that, yo.
For real.
Son, yo.
They gonna be there with their kids. Their kids gonna be driving them crazy.
Son, they do that every day. Besides this time.
Shout out to the
What she
strong
talking about?
mothers.
They think, yo, you been doing it, yo. Your mother's been doing this before.
Hello, I'm one of those mothers.
Word.
What's she talking about?
No, I'm just stating. It's people. No, it's stated on the internet.
And then when the coronavirus died down and disappeared, then
the schools get love from the schools, and a lot of kids don't have that at home. So shout outs to the strong women that do provide and supply for their children. Not just for this coronavirus, it's just an everyday lifestyle. What you do, waking up, getting them washed, dressed, brush their teeth, getting them ready for school.
I'll give her a minute.
Like these are things that we do as women. We're strong, and I definitely applaud my women. Y'all men are strong too.
Finish?
But y'all work. Y'all get the money, get the bag.
That's all they do. Anyway.
We sit home.
Shit.
Take care of the kids.
Word, that's a whole job.
That's a job, baby. Ching-ching.
Yes.
Can I get my half of that check every week? Please, I deserve it.
She said half of the check?
Half. Oh, wait, hold on. You don't think
I want
that's
the whole
justice?
check. Just hold enough money
Whole
for the
check,
weed.
bitch. Hold on.
The whole motherfucking
You got
check,
your
yes.
money for the gas, you got your money for the weed,
and
your
you
liquor,
good.
you're good. Don't ask no
Lunch,
questions
yes.
about what
Bye.
bills, nigga, bills.
Mine used to come give me the money. Here,
Give me
keep
all
just
of
enough
it.
for his weed, my ex.
All of it?
All of it.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Y'all looking at each other. Y'all don't think we
said half
supposed
of
to
the
get
bag.
all the money?
She said half of the
I
bag.
really wanted to say all of it, but I just didn't want to sound greedy.
I'm saying kids go to school at one point. At
We
some
pay
time
for the
point in time.
bills, we pay for
You know
the
what I'm saying?
food, we pay for the
Kids do go to
clothes, we
school
pay
at
for
some
the
point in
sneakers,
time.
pay for
So
the
you're not gonna be home
lifestyle.
all day long, my nigga. Fuck what you heard.
Kids is gonna be out
I'm
here.
not.
Yes.
You gonna go to your ass to work too.
Keep your kids in the house,
Fuck what you
please.
talking about.
Sister,
So then
You say back in the
So
day.
everything must be 50-50 then.
There we go.
Keep
That's
your
what we
kids
talking
outside.
about.
Everything
Here.
will have to be 50-50.
That's what we talking about.
But there's a
here.
lot of people who don't do that anyway. The men still go out there and want to freaking, you know.
That's some niggas that drink and want to go to bars and drink up their whole check.
work.
that is
A lot of niggas out there that be drinking up their whole check.
That's
Mr.
true.
First of
I
all.
didn't get my paycheck. Boss didn't pay me today. Where's the motherfucking check, nigga? Before I fuck you up.
Where's the money,
Now
honey?
you smell like bourbon.
You know what I
You
mean?
smell like straight bourbon.
Straight
You was
bro.
I don't know
drinking
the check.
something.
I don't know.
Oh yeah? Alright, well we're gonna have to go search your bank account and your pockets.
I'm broke, baby. I'm broke, baby.
I don't want to hear that
Where?
broke shit. Alright? Don't want to hear it.
There you go tripping again.
There you go.
There you go. My mama warned me about it.
And what she
Hey,
said?
where your check at?
You was gonna stop me from drinking.
Oh, alright. That sounds like a good plan. I would definitely do that. Shit.
So,
Watch your check.
watch
She gonna snatch your neck. I thought it was a rhyme, but she was serious. Listen, I'm over women getting something if they helping out, but the percentages vary on you know the status of what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Well, if they doing everything and the status is still bullshit.
Right?
I don't know what everything means because you know in different people relationships
Cooking,
there's different
cleaning,
things people do.
making sure your bath and everything.
Picking up
I don't
the
know,
damn
so
drive,
my relationship
making
is-
sure you have your
To and
personal
from
stuff.
work.
Like
In my
goddamn-
relationship, that person wouldn't be the only person doing that thing. So like I don't know.
A 50-50.
Yeah, more like
That's what's a half.
But they don't know 50-50, these people out here.
I agree with half.
you have
That's
to know
what you
50.
need.
This ain't back in the days when a guy can do stuff like that. I wish it was back in the days.
Back in the day, the guy
said,
didn't give the woman
They still
nothing.
do it. The Muslims do it.
Yo,
The guy didn't give the woman
shout out
nothing.
to the
Do it to their
motherfucking
wives.
80s, man. You know
All their
what I
women
mean?
they dating, whatever.
Yo, back in
The
the days.
Muslim men do it.
What?
They still do it. They treat women like back in the day, like you gotta go pick up their
Shout out
you
to
know,
mine.
stuff
He
and
do
do
it.
cooking
Yes.
and washing their clothes.
Yes.
They don't help with nothing.
He
You
does
discipline the
egg in the
kids,
chat.
and I give you a little portion
I
of
stay
money.
in a house.
Yeah, little. Pork,
A little portion.
But ain't no 50-50.
Right.
No.
It's 100,
My
baby.
whole shit.
But
I
man,
gotta have bread.
I love my mother.
They like,
buy shit.
bring me the light bill.
Uh-huh.
This is wrong.
This is wrong.
$10,000.
Nah, he good once he got his weed. I'm good. He good. I'm good. Yeah, we good.
This is wrong. So $10,000 is wrong. Wrong.
Wrong?
Wrong.
I like my Ciroc in my head.
Oh, boy.
Back in my days, I was a Ciroc girl, so I like Ciroc in head.
I hate Ciroc.
No, why?
It was a Cocoloso